up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here at AK Grace, and today we're gonna get into the new r.e.m. Beauty concealer. I got some other r.e.m. Beauty stuff just because, you know, I'm gonna try out a few things. So I got the r.e.m. Beauty Lunar Magic Blurring Primer. It retails for $29. I got the r.e.m. Beauty Mist Things Calming Face Mist. I got the Full Night Sleep Cooling Blurring Under Eye Balm. I was really curious about that and the calming mist. And then I got the, of course, r.e.m. Beauty Sweetening Concealer. I bought the shade Tan 6W, so it'll be tan with golden undertone for concealing and color correcting. So I thought that would be interesting. Last but not least, they gave me the cute little blender for free when you bought the concealer from Ulta, because that's where I bought all these products from. So I'm gonna start off by reading them in the order I told them to you in. So we're gonna start off with this blurring primer, and actually it's out of stock on Ulta, so let's see what it says. It says a r.e.m. Beauty Lunar Magic Blurring Primer is more than just a primer. It's the last step of skincare and the first step of makeup. It blurs the look of pores and evens texture and creates a smooth canvas for makeup that lasts all day, offering a soft, smooth tingle that cools on contact. Interesting. Yeah, I'm very interested because it said it's the last step of skincare and then the first step. So this is supposed to be like a moisturizing serum type primer that also blurs. I'm not sure. Of course, the light wants to blink. Let's see what else we can read before it decides to die. So next, let's go to the calming mist. Oh, by the way, the primer just looks like this. It looks like it's green and it's 1 ounce just by looking inside the package. Next, we have the calming mist. And it says, the Beauty Mist Thing Calm Face Mask is a burst of cosmic calm for stressed out skin. The ultrafine mist envelops the senses in soothing lavender. Now, I'm not a huge fan of lavender, so I don't know how much to feel about that. But let me open up the package real quick and so you can see what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It is 3.3 ounces, and if I remember correctly, yeah, it retailed for $24. This one is still in stock. Okay, next, y'all, we got the Full Night Sleep Cooling Blurring Under Eye Balm. At retails for $22. It's still in stock. It says this balm energizes the eye area and helps improve the look of fine lines and reduces the look of dark circles. So we'll see, because I have not slept that long, so I need it. I was up the majority of the night. If you all remember, I work at night, so I'm used to being up in the middle of the night. So it's like I randomly woke up in the middle of the night and made a whole bunch of content that I'm gonna try to put on Instagram Reels and TikTok. I'm trying to get into TikTok. It's not easy because it's just, I don't know, I'm used to having more than 3 minutes to do stuff. I saw they used to have 10 and then they took it away, so I don't know what's going on with that. But I don't appreciate them taking away the 10, because people like me who do YouTube are more used to having longer time, so they 3-minute thing I'm not with. So a lot of the shades are sold out in the concealer. Let me see if my shade is sold out. Yep, my shade is still available, Tan 6W. I hope this is the right shade, because since it's $60 to choose from and they didn't have it in store, I had to order it online. I'm like, I hope it's right, girl. Anyway, let's read what this says. So it says it applies with a smooth, lightweight veil and can be layered to customize coverage with a soft, matte finish. Conceal, correct, brighten, highlight, brighten, contour, and carve, touch up, or use all over face. Every pot is full of multitasking potential. And this is $24. I'll show you what the color looks like in a second. The eye balm was $22. So hopefully I got a good shade, y'all. Again, I don't know. Oh, and it comes with a little spatula too. That's cute. So it comes with this little bitty spatula for you to get it out with, so you don't have to necessarily, I guess, use your finger. This is what my color is. This is the type of color I usually like. It reminds me of the Marc Jacobs type color concealer, so I feel like I should be okay with this. So I do have the MAC setting spray as well, and I got a sponge I want to compare to another sponge, so I'll show you both those things in a second. So this is the Morphe Sponge. If y'all don't remember, if you're an old school YouTuber, you remember the Elsie sponge, and you see how similar they are. So I want to see how they compare as far as softness and how the work, because this could be a great dupe, because this was $10 and I think this one's like 26 or something like that if I remember correctly. It's on, it might be more than that. It's on sale right now on Ulta's website for I believe $20 something. So that's what's making me think it's in the 30s, but let me check my likes and then we can see. No, it's $18 and this one is 10. So that's still a lot for a sponge though, I guess. But when beauty blenders are 20, I guess it's not too much. Anyway, let's talk about the Max Fix Plus. Of course, y'all know Max Fix Plus probably came out with the actual setting spray, and everyone's in awe. I'm in awe. This is supposed to be transfer proof, so we're gonna see about that as well. But this one retailed for, how much did I pay for this again? This was, I got the small one, I didn't get the full size one, so this one's 16. The full one is probably 32. Don't quote me, I'm not sure. But this one is 1 ounce, and it's actually sold out as well. So some of these things sold out. I know some of the concealer shades sold out, but it looked like all the shades for my skin tone hadn't sold out. So keep that in mind. And zoom y'all on in so we can prep the skin, girl. So we're gonna start off with the primer since it's the last skincare step and the first makeup step. It has a seal on the bottom of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and check that off real quick. Yes, the mailman's coming because I hear the neighbor's dog. It seems like she wanted to expect all this to be like this green vibe going on, because like everything I'm picking up, I feel like it's green. Like all the cooling stuff is green. I like the fact that she has a uniform, so that's cool. Let me just, yeah, see, it's that cool green color, just like the under eye blurring primer is the cool green color, and then the mist is in a green packaging. So I'm, like I said, aesthetic. Okay, so it's definitely one of those silicone based primers. I'm really trying to focus it where my pores are. That's why I keep pressing it in so hard right in here, because I do have large pores. I tried not to get like too much out because I didn't know what the base was going to be like, but okay, so I always have bigger pores on this side than I do on this side. I don't know what's going on with that, because I can definitely see how I smoothed out these, but I don't feel like it smooths out these as much just because I, you know, have larger pores in those areas. So now I'm going to take a little bit just to target in those two areas to help those along a little bit more, since I know those are my problem places. Because I don't think I'm going to bring the eye stuff far enough down to where it'll make a difference if I wait and use that too. And that's what's blurring me for eyes more, so I'm going to just make sure we press this in right here and make sure, and then the excess left over my fingers, I'm just rubbing other areas I feel like might not be primed enough, because I tried to focus it mainly toward the bottom half of my face, not necessarily the top, because I don't feel like my forehead really needs to be blurred too much. That's just me though. Now we got the little under eye corrector. And I want to try multiple things from the brand so I can get a like general idea of how I feel about it, because if you all remember, it first came out with the eyeshadows and stuff, I didn't buy it just because I was expecting it to be more like, you know, a fuller launch. Okay, so this is kind of silicone and smooth as well, and it is definitely giving a cooling sensation. So I'm gonna tap it in like it's an eye cream, and then see how that goes for me. Now I usually take it as my brow bone up the top, but since it's just what we're blurring for here, I didn't want to do that. That's why I'm just tapping it in where it is, see if it's going to help with these dark circles. And then I have the concealer with the corrector in it for a particular reason, so we can see about the dark circles with that. But I do like the cooling sensation it's giving. I've never tried to see if my under eyes are going to be blurred or not, so I'm kind of like, I don't know if I necessarily blurred underneath my eyes, but I definitely feel the coolness underneath there. I do feel like it's making them feel smoother, so I will say that. It did help with cooling. I do feel like the dark circles look a little less dark, not a whole lot, but you know, like it can only do so much as concealer. Okay, now y'all, I have to go off camera and wet both these sponges since we're battling those. And then I have to do the battle of the foundation. So I'll come back to you all for this portion of the video when we get to the cute little concealer and little pot with this little spatula. I try to remember with all these sponges now, so because we're gonna try to use her sponge underneath the eye. I don't know how well it's gonna go because it's weird shape. like because of this weird shape it has and this little angle right here. I'm hoping this little angle will just help us blend it out, but I don't know. It just has a unique shape to it, so I'm concerned about that regard. I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. Okay, y'all, before I go, I forgot I want to spray some of this on just so I can give y'all an idea of how cooling it feels on the face before I start the other video. So let me sit on my leg. Let's see how the mister goes first of all. Okay, so let's give it an even mist. Okay. So it's not an overpowering, annoying lavender scent. I hate ones like those. To me, this smells like more like the Matte Fix Plus lavender. If you smell that, then you know what I'm talking about. It has that smell to it. I don't feel like it gave too much calming or anything. It felt nice going on for those few seconds, but I'm not seeing anything revolutionary about it. I'm probably going to use it more to like put powder into the skin and stuff like that. But we've already put on her primer, both her primers, her under eye primer and this primer. I mean, in her face primer. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I returned. And it is time for us to finally use the concealer. So I was doing a battle of the between the r.e.m. Beauty foundation and the Westman Atelier foundation. But I guess I'm gonna just add this footage to this part of the video and refilm this again another day because the car decided to stop in the middle of me finally finishing all this to go to the next video for us to put on the concealer. And I'm not taking this face off just to film it again because the card won't act like ass. So I will film this another day, or I'll film the other portion of this another day, and we will go ahead and move on what we got going on now. Because like I said, I'm not doing this again. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so y'all getting it late where test it is in order for this to go up Sunday. So I'll talk about those products another time, and we just have to move on, girl, because I can't be bothered with the foolishness. So I guess I use a little spatula to start off with. I think it's weird that it has a little spatula. It's plastic, by the way. It's not like it's metal or anything like the ones from, who is it, Tatcha is. So I'm going to scoop a little bit out. And I guess I'll just apply on my fingers. Like I did the other thing, and then I'll blend it out with a brush. So. When that happens, it just made my whole day irritated. Yeah, I love colors like this because, like I said, they have color correcting properties in it. I didn't mean for that much to come out, but I was like, I didn't know how much to get, and this was how much was on my finger, so I'm just blending out what's on my finger, y'all. Tell you, that's all we do. Then we're gonna start to put some all over my face with my finger. I feel like it looks so weird. So when she put it in the pot, that's when I was just like, because I figured it would be like harder to use like this. But I usually just stick a brush in the pot with the NARS one, because y'all know the NARS one is the most famous one in the pot. So I feel like I could have just stuck my brush in there the way I do with that one and just put it on the face. But since you gave us a spatula or whatever, I was like, okay, fine, let's use the cute little spatula, I guess. Now, if I don't like the way this sponge blends stuff out, I'm telling you now, I'm going to just go ahead and use this new Morphe sponge I'm trying out against the Elsie sponge to put on my face, because I don't know how I'm about to feel about this sponge. I feel like I'm not going to like it too much, though, just because of the weird shape that it is. But let's try it out. Maybe I just like it on my face and not necessarily like try to push it in the corner when it comes to, you know. Okay. So as far as going up the face, I'm just feeling like it's not going to work for in the corner because of its size and the way I have to hold it now. I don't see myself liking holding it for that. But like I said, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Okay, but I don't feel like it's giving that much coverage, and it seems like it's a little difficult to blend out. Sad thing is, I feel like I heard good things about it, but it's like, I don't know if it's the texture or what. I'm not liking the way it's blending out across my nose or anywhere I put it. I tried to leave my finger when I put it on so it could warm up to my face, but okay, y'all, so let's get my brush and in the corner. I mean, underneath my eyes. Let's try to blend it out a little bit before we go in with the sponge. I especially bought the shade I bought, like I said, because I feel like because it has color corrector in it, it should help underneath the eyes, hopefully. So let's try the sponge under the eyes before I just decide it ain't gonna work. I appreciate the fact that the sponge was free when I bought the concealer. I did like that aspect of it. The sponge is just taking away the coverage. Like, look, I'm blending and it's disappearing. And I don't think like I put on a lot, and then I used her under eye blur along with this, and gave her enough time to set down because I went and did a whole foundation video that didn't save and then came back. But see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like all the coverage here is kind of disappearing as I use this sponge. So I don't know how to feel about that. The thing is, it's only on the right eye. I don't know what's going on with the right eye in particular, but see how all right in here it looks streaky right now. I don't know if you all can see, but I see like streaks right in this area right here. But on this eye it's fine. So maybe it's just something going on that my under eye on this side doesn't like the primer, but it ain't doing it for me, girl. I don't know. So I'm gonna do my usual and go in my second layer of concealer, especially because that part didn't work. So now I need to rebuild back up the coverage there, and then I have to put the rest of it on my face to like highlight the rest of the areas on my face. But so far on this side, I'm not necessarily a fan because, you know, not doing it for me the way you're supposed to. I'm thinking next time maybe I'll just use a sponge on this eye in particular. I mean, maybe just a brush on this side, and then try that Morphe sponge on this side instead, because it's like I'm really not feeling the way her sponge took the coverage, and because of the way it's made, it's not like it has a perfect tip where you can just go in underneath the eye. So I'm feeling like if I use one that does, it might work a little better for me. I was watching Sir John's masterclass. Well, not it. I was watching him talk about his masterclass on his TikTok, because I tried out to follow the same people on YouTube as I do. I'm sorry, on Instagram as I do on TikTok, to see how the content changes depending on where they are. That's always fascinating to me. It's like, depending on where you are, what is your content? So how we're looking crazy with these circles, girl. Looking crazy. So we're gonna put some cream products on. I have the new LYS bronzer, so we're gonna try that. Oh Lord, y'all, sponge just fell on the floor. A little weird flying saucer sponge just fell on it. So I'm definitely not putting this back underneath my eyes now because it has lint from the carpet on it. So yeah, we're just gonna go, we're not even gonna try with the second layer with that. We just go in with what I normally use, because I'm not going to use the lint filled sponge, which we're not doing. Okay, so the LYS. Let's put it right here. I don't really try to go around my forehead too much. I might just blend the product up. I always do that. I go like longer on this side than I do on this side. I don't know why, girl. I don't know. I have to shade Strength to the matching bronzer I have, but we're not using that bronzer today because I got this one from, what is it, Be Perfect. I had ordered a blush from them. I've ordered this blush from them twice and it always shows up broken and they don't ever want to return my money. So I'm like, I'm thinking about just making a PayPal dispute against them, because it's like, this is the second time this blush showed up broken because y'all don't wrap it and bubble wrap. Y'all wrap it in a little paper and think it's going to survive. Y'all can survive in a little paper coming to America all the way from where you are, and then y'all don't ever want to refund anybody. So I'm like, I'm going to talk to, I'm going to have to open up 2 PayPal cases because this is the second time they haven't refunded me or fixed it, because I'm like, y'all could have refunded me, y'all could send me another one. Y'all didn't do either, and then thought you was going to ignore me. So we're not doing that. So I'm gonna have to do that. But I saw that Be Perfect supposed to be having a sale on their own website, so I'm like, hopefully they'll, you know, just send me, hopefully I can buy from them from the sale and it'll actually be, you know, okay and survive. How'd the little random dot in the middle of my nose get there? I don't even, okay. But this LYS bronzer, as you can see, is no joke. It did not come to play. It did not come to play. I'm still trying to get out a random dot cut in the middle of my forehead. You know, whatever. So now we're gonna start with this sponge. So I'm gonna just end up doing battered sponge in here too. So see, I feel like using this sponge, I'm getting better coverage than I did with her sponge. And see, we can go right up in the inner corner because of the little area it has, and it's not taking away the coverage when I do that. So I'm liking this one a whole lot better. And then we're gonna use the LYS powder underneath both the eyes to set this concealer down. But I'm liking the coverage a whole lot better now that I'm using a different sponge. So the sponge is cute, it's just not for me when it comes to the concealer. Now it might work with like a foundation or something, but for the concealer it's not doing it for me. I'm gonna take the LC sponge on this side, because this is the side I was using off of the foundation video. And this is my concept for my battle a little bit. Like how did it? Okay, so I still see darkness peeking through after putting on 2 layers. So I don't know what's going on, especially since y'all know the balm thing is supposed to help with the dark circles. So what's going on to where I'm still seeing all these dark circles? I don't know. Maybe the powder will save it. I don't know. I put that away. Child, hold please. I have to get my life in order. I found my powder. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I found it. So I have the shade Ambition Medium Tan. It's just a yellow banana-ish type shade, but we're gonna set it with that. So that's how much I took. I want to do that hack that I've seen people doing where they lift their under eye up and you set the powder underneath there. It looks cool, but I'm like, I don't know. Guess I didn't put enough on. I usually like to use a brush with this powder, but since we're trying to test these sponges out, I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and use the sponge today. And since I only have one eye left to do, I can play off the under eye a little bit where it should look okay. Oh God, it looks so dry. Look how dry and wrinkly it looks underneath here. After using the under eye blurring thing. So I don't, what is it blurring, girl? Because it just made my under eye look real wrinkly. And I don't feel like I put that much powder on it. I just feel like I put enough to set that down, and it just looks wrinkly underneath my eye. So, so far, I'm not feeling it. I'm not liking it. It's just like my under eye look crepey and wrinkly. Yeah, so far I'm not liking this product at all. With the powder, it looks really wrinkly and makes my under eyes look quite old. And maybe I should use a loose powder. So this one, I don't know, but this one is not doing it. I'm just, my under eyes looking real crepey and I don't like it. So, we'll see how it wears out the day though. But underneath the eyes, can already tell I'm not liking it. It's not setting well underneath the eyes, and then it didn't clear up the darkness like it said it was, so I'm not liking that at all. Let's see though. We'll set the rest of the face. I'm gonna try to be positive, but I can tell y'all right now, I'm not liking the way this is looking. I feel like it's looking really thick and heavy underneath my eyes, and then it's not. I don't like the way it's setting either, so. Yeah, no, this looks like a fucking disaster. I'm hoping with her spray we can set it and it won't look as bad, because right now I'm just, I'm just like, I'm done with it. I don't want to know anything else about it. It can just go somewhere far, far away from me. Or maybe I should just use this color corrector beforehand and not try to use it as actual concealer, since it claims it has color correcting properties. But I'm telling y'all right now, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Like I said, my first time trying, you know, gluten free, and just let me down, bro. You let me down. I remember on the side note, Ariana is actually one of my favorite singers too, so that's why I guess I'm so hurt too, because I'm like, damn, girl, how you gonna do this to me? I'm out here standing, being a fan, loving your stuff, and this what you do to me, girl? Ugh, Lord. Okay, so let's spray. I spray as much as I can to like see if it'll help with the powderiness of the look on my face. That actually did make me like a little bit more in the areas that aren't under my eye, but I'm still not liking the way it looks under my eye. It just looks creepy and patchy with the powder. So, but on the rest of my face, I'm liking it a whole lot more. So, I'm thinking less is more in this product when it comes underneath your eye, but it's supposed to have color correcting properties and concealing. I don't feel like I should still see dark circles peeking out. So, and I see dark circles on both sides after I used her blurring primer. So, anyway, this is what the face is looking like with all that stuff done. I'll put on the bronzer real quick for you all because I want you all to see how that first applies. And then I'm going to go off camera, set the rest of my face, and get the rest of my face done. And then I will come back and check in with you all later. So the shade I brought was Spark. This is how deep it is. I felt like it looked deep enough online, and I was right. I feel like this is giving a good balance of depth to it. So I got my Andrea Renee Peach and Pearl Collection bronzer brush, and we're gonna go ahead and put this on. See how I go. I like the fact that it's baked. I see it looks like it might have a little bit of sparkle to it, but it's not like anything where it's like you don't have glittery bronzer. It's not like the Fenty ones, you know, like that glittery bronzer. It's just more like has a little bit of a sheen to it, and we'll get there. Okay, so I'm taking it up the forehead. Of course, y'all saw me blend the rest of the bronzer up there, but I didn't put a whole lot on my forehead. I started at the bottom and moved up, so that's what I'm trying to do with the powder as well. So, I like the shade of it. It's a nice color. It doesn't look patchy. It went on smooth and nice, so that's good. This will match the other side. Of course, y'all know we gotta do that in the middle of my face, because we did that as well with the bronzer. So I try to do all the same steps in all the same places. So let's go ahead and blend this down there. So I'll come back to you all at the end when it's time for us to put on the MAC Fix Plus setting spray. Yeah, so this is what the face is looking like. It's warming up to my face and looking better, but like I said, I just don't like how you can still see the darkness peeking through and the patchiness that came with the blurring powder. I'm not the blurring powder, with you putting the powder underneath there with it. Okay, y'all, so this is pretty much the finished face. Let's go ahead and use the MAC Fix Plus Stay Over Alcohol Free Long Lasting Setting Spray. If y'all remember, it retails for $16. I don't think I read the specs on this, so let's do that real quick. And then we will, I'll text you in a second, Mom. I'm trying to use the setting spray first and give information on it. So sorry. So love you though, but I need to get this done so you can wash your hair. And I can braid it because I braid my mom's hair. Oh, Okay, so it says the Max Fix Plus Stay Over Setting Spray is an alcohol-free hydrating setting spray that sets makeup for 16 hours while also delivering protection from pollution and blue light. It's supposed to be transfer proof too, I'm told. So we're gonna see about that in a second. But you know, let's see how the mist is before I just spray it right in my face. Okay, so it has the traditional, if y'all saw, it has a nice traditional mist to it. So I'm always very generous with my setting spray, if you can't tell. So it does feel nice and hydrating as I spray it on the face. Let me see, what can I use to see if it's transferable for now? Because I don't think I have anything around me that will show. So I want to do the transfer proof test actually a little bit later after my makeup has been worn a little bit, just to see how long the transfer lasts. But we can try it right this second. Like I said, let me find something to try it with though. Any other time I have like some paper or some napkins sitting around, like y'all, there's nothing around me, like nothing. Well, I get the card from Mented Beauty, so I guess I can try out my Mented Beauty card. Let's see. Oh, okay, so y'all just saw me press it on my face. There's nothing on the card, so okay. Oh, okay, I see you. Y'all say it's transfer proof, and it actually is. We'll see how much we'll see how long the transfer proof lasts though, because I plan on having this on to like 11, 12 o'clock. I started off late. I started off at like 4 o'clock, and it's like 4:45 now. So with this face fully done, it's 4:45. I'll check in with y'all like at 11 o'clock at the end of the day, see how it wears and how it wore. From afar it looks okay, but close up, telling y'all, if y'all saw underneath my eyes, girl, no. Girl, no. Okay, y'all, so I've returned after many hours of wear in my socialite Sandy voice. If you can't tell, there's a battle of love going on in my eyes. I feel like you can tell. But yeah, so let's talk about this concealer. So as you can see close up, sit on both sides. We showed earlier that this setting spray was transfer proof. I feel like it held my makeup up pretty well. I did end up putting a mask on and actually going places. So I wasn't expecting to do that. But you know, we did it. So yeah, I've had this face on since, I want to say 4 or 5 o'clock. It's like 3 a.m. now. So yeah, it's a lot. That's how we're looking. I feel like it looks pretty oily in here and on the nose. But again, if you had a mask on, I only had it on for like 3 or 4 hours though, so it wasn't too long. I still have my reservations about the concealer. I like the under eye primer okay. I like the primer okay. I feel like it did a good job of smoothing out the pores initially. They don't look too bad now. I don't think I tested anything else out. Besides the setting spray, I think that did a good job as well. Because my face doesn't look that oily. I went and looked in the mirror before I came in here because I knew I was going to be in here and, you know, you weren't going to get your traditional video as far as outro goes. But I wasn't driving my way out there. I'm sorry, I just wasn't. So this is what you're getting. And it's good. So I have my reservations about the concealer because I feel like it picked up and then it didn't play well with this setting powder that I chose. So I'm going to try it again tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But on first impression, it's just okay. I don't feel like it covered up my dark circles as well as it should have. And I didn't feel like it built upon itself very well. So it's just a meh thing for me right now. Hopefully I'll like it better because in the places where I didn't have to, when I didn't have to use underneath my eyes was fine. But I feel like when I use underneath my eyes, it wasn't as good as the NARS Soft Matte, and since it's in a little pot, that's what it's going to get compared to. So those are my thoughts right now. I'll comment down below hopefully tomorrow and have better thoughts. But right now it's just man, I can take it, I can leave it. Either way, it's fine. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. So like I say, I recommend the primers. I just don't recommend the concealer. And I didn't like the sponges. I wasn't feeling that either. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.